模擬テスト第2回
The listening test for the pre-first grade examination is about to begin. Listen carefully to the directions. You will not be permitted to ask questions during the test. This test has 3 parts. All of the questions in these 3 parts are multiple choice questions. For each question, choose the best answer from among the 4 choices written in your test booklet. On your answer sheet, find the number of the question and mark your answer. You are permitted to take notes for every part of this listening test. Now, here are the directions for Part 1. In this part, you will hear 12 dialogues, number 1 through number 12. Each dialogue will be followed by 1 question. For each question, you have 10 seconds to choose the best answer and mark your answer on your answer sheet. The dialogue and the question will be given only once. Now, let's begin.
Number 1. Excuse me, I'd like to know more about opening a bank account at this branch, please.
Certainly, sir. Have you banked with us before?
No, this is my first time. I was wondering how much money I needed to deposit if I open an account.
Well, that depends on what kind of account you want to open, sir. I can give you some basic information now and also some brochures for you to look at.
Actually, I don't have so much time now, but the brochures will be fine. Question. What does the man decide to do?
Number 2. How is your new puppy, John?
He's not a puppy anymore, Mary. He's gotten so big and boisterous. He's quite hard to handle sometimes.
That's a problem. Are you still taking him to the dog training classes?
Not anymore. It was so expensive, and I didn't have the time to go.
Well, you should. They'll really help you to look after your dog properly.
Maybe you're right. I'll go and talk to the instructor again this weekend.
Question. What does the man decide to do?
Number 3.
Have you sold your car yet, Mark?
No, actually, I decided not to sell it anymore, Nadine.
But last week you were talking about buying a new car and driving to the coast.
I know. But I can do that in my old car, right?
Well, Mark, I guess it'll get you there. You really love that old car, don't you?
I know I'm sentimental, but I've got so many good memories from it. Question. What do we learn about Mark?
Number 4. Are you going to get your hair cut before the interview, Ryan?
Actually, I was thinking of just tying it back, Mom.
You know, it might look nicer if you get it cut.
It's been this long for ages, but maybe I do need a change.
Do whatever you feel comfortable with.
I have a better chance if I cut my hair, right?
Well, yes. It always pays to look smart at an interview. Question. What will Ryan probably do next?
Number 5.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, I was using the hotel pool and I lost my swimming goggles.
Let me check if they're in lost property, sir.
In fact, I lost them in the deep end of the swimming pool. It's too deep for me to swim to the bottom of the pool.
Oh, I see. And the lifeguard wouldn't help you, sir?
He told me to come here.
The pool will be emptied for cleaning this evening. We'll look out for them then.
Question. What should the man do next?
Number 6. Do you want to come with me to the movies this evening, Doug?
Okay, Patricia. What are you planning to see?
Well, there are two choices: Men from Mars or Secret Killer 8.
Secret Killer 8? I can't believe they made another movie in that terrible series.
I haven't read the reviews for this one.
You don't need to read the reviews for that kind of movie, not if you've seen any of the others.
So, I guess our only choice is Men from Mars. Or we could rent a movie. Question: What does the man imply?
Number 7. What do you think of my vacation choices, Sheena?
Mountain climbing, surfboarding, skiing. Well, Bryce, you're certainly the adventurous type, aren't you?
I thought it would be nice to do something different this year. Haven't you had enough of just sitting on a beach every year?
Sure, but did you see that brochure I left on holidays in Scotland?
I saw that. It looked interesting. They have some good mountains in the northern areas.
I was thinking more about seeing the historical buildings and lakeside areas, Bryce.
Well, we have 2 weeks. We can do lots of different things together. Question: What can be inferred from this conversation?
Number 8.
Did you get that wine stain out of your carpet last night, June?
Not really, Frank. I used salt, but there's still a red mark there.
I'm sorry to hear that. You have to attack red wine stains pretty quickly.
I was thinking of buying a steam cleaner or having the whole carpet cleaned.
I have a special stain-removing lotion at home, June. Why don't you try that first?
It would certainly save me money. Thanks.
No problem. I'll just run over to my flat and get it for you.
Question: What does Frank offer to do?
Number 9. How is your study going, Susan?
Not very well, Dad. I need a book on the American Revolution, but somebody already borrowed it from the library.
Is it available at bookshops in town?
Sure, I guess.
If you like, I can drop you off in town tomorrow morning.
Are you sure you don't mind? I thought you had to work tomorrow.
I'm working at home in the morning. How does 11 a.m. sound, Susan? Question: What does the father suggest Susan should do?
Number 10. Are you feeling better yet, Tom?
A little. I slept all afternoon, but my nose is still stuffed up.
Yes, you don't look very well. Why don't you go back to bed and I'll make some soup for you?
Well, I don't think I can eat now. But can I have some orange juice, please, Mom?
You should eat. But all right, you'll need to take 2 of these tablets with your juice.
I thought I was only supposed to take 1 tablet.
The doctor said 2 tablets every morning and afternoon. Aha! No wonder you're not improving very quickly. Question: Why might Tom's illness not be improving very quickly?
Number 11. Where is the cat, Miss Jones?
He's still in the tree. You'll have to be very careful getting him down.
Don't worry. This problem is not as uncommon as you may think. We've rescued a lot of cats.
I mean, you'll have to be careful about the cat. Tom can be really nasty. He scratches people sometimes.
I see. Okay. I have some protective gloves in the truck.
I have some drops. He's friendlier if you give him food.
Question: What is the problem?
Number 12.
You have a beautiful baby, Margaret.
Thank you, John. It's a blessing having a child, but it can be hard work too.
Yes, I know. I have 2 sons. They're grown up now, but my wife and I have been through some challenges.
I feel so tired all the time. How did you cope when your sons were babies?
My wife and I used to take turns getting up in the night. It was important that we cooperated, like a team.
It must have made you better parents.
It did. Now I think that the boys can come to talk to both of us if they have problems.
Question: What is the man's advice? Here are the directions for Part 2. In this part, you will hear 6 passages, A through F. Each passage will be followed by 2 questions, number 13 through number 24. For each question, you will have 10 seconds to choose the best answer and mark your answer on your answer sheet. The passage and the questions will be given only once. Now, let's begin.
A. Robonaut. The term robot was first used in 1920 in a Czech play by Karel Čapek. Today, the word is familiar to everyone. While robots have yet to become fully integrated into our everyday lives, in 1995, about 700,000 robots were in operation in the world, including 500,000 in Japan. The most advanced robot is NASA's Robonaut. It is designed to help astronauts with difficult tasks, especially during spacewalks at the International Space Station, where it will be used. Robonaut has many human-like functions, including hands with thermal and tactile sensors and stereo vision. It is ultimately designed to fulfill tasks that astronauts in spacesuits cannot. Robonaut's team believes that Robonaut will probably always have limitations, but will be improved when it needs to do more difficult jobs in the future.
Questions. Number 13. What is Robonaut designed to do? Number 14. In the future, when will Robonaut be improved? B. The Renaissance. The French term Renaissance refers to an artistic revival in 14th and 15th century Italy. Many historians think this period gave birth to the modern era, and people started to think of themselves as individuals for the first time. There are different reasons for the development of the Renaissance, including an intellectual space in Italy that was filled with new ideas, the remains of the Roman Empire, and an interest in classic Greek literature at the time. Renaissance ideas spread throughout Northern Europe as people traveled, and an increase in the number of printed books and literate people helped the development. The Renaissance period had great influence on the worlds of literature, arts, and science. The most famous works of the period are Michelangelo's painting inside the Sistine Chapel and Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa.
Questions. Number 15. What is one of the reasons for the development of Renaissance ideas? Number 16. How did Renaissance ideas spread throughout Northern Europe? C. Tornadoes. In his 15 years as a storm chaser, Tim Samaras had never seen a tornado this close. The twister was heading straight for him and was half a mile wide. He jumped out of his van to drop special probes into the earth while debris was flying about. After 6 seconds, he jumped back in the van and hit the gas. That twister measured 100 millibars, the biggest pressure drop ever recorded in a tornado. Every May and June, Samaras speeds around America's Tornado Alley, an area of land between the Rockies and the Mississippi where tornadoes are most common. He's looking for violent and rotating thunderstorms. These storms sometimes produce tornadoes. Scientists don't know exactly why some severe storms develop tornadoes and others don't. It's one of the biggest mysteries left in our understanding of the atmosphere, Samaras says. Most of the time, Samaras never sees any. On average, he gets the location right about 2 out of 7 outings.
Questions. Number 17. What does Tim Samaras do? Number 18. What remains a mystery about tornadoes? D. The horse in Chinese culture. Horses were first tamed in China about 5,000 years ago, and since then have played an important role in Chinese society. One of the most important developments of the Shang dynasty was the invention of the chariot. Horses and chariots were so valuable that they were often buried alongside their owners. Horses also played an essential role in leisure and recreational activities. At the emperor's court ceremonies from 206 BC, they performed a series of moves in response to signals from the rider. The first, dressage. During the Tang dynasty, both the sport of polo and hunting with horses became popular. The horse also plays an important role in Chinese mythology. Like the dragon, the horse was said to carry its rider to an eternal realm. The ability to fly has been associated with survival through Chinese history. During Chinese New Year, people wish each other well, saying, "May your spirit be like the dragon and the horse."
Questions. Number 19. How can we tell that horses were extremely important to Chinese owners? Number 20. What is the relationship between the horse and the dragon in China? E. 80s pop music. The 1980s are considered one of the most interesting periods in pop music history. Perhaps the most important event of the year 1980 was the murder of John Lennon outside his New York apartment, which was an early manifestation of the dark side of celebrity. The early 80s also saw the birth of MTV, which would become a powerful global brand, making the pop video very important. The 80s saw the rise and domination of the pop megastar. Michael Jackson's Thriller became, and remains, the biggest-selling album of all time, while Prince and Madonna also secured their positions at the top of the pop music hierarchy. The late 80s saw the rise of rave music, while in the States, controversial hip-hop groups helped to strengthen gangster rap's dominance on the East Coast. The 80s should be remembered as a decade in which popular music, for better or worse, would be changed in significant ways.
Questions. Number 21. What did John Lennon's death symbolize? Number 22. What does the speaker argue characterized the 1980s? F. Western Europe has most millionaires. Europe is the land of millionaires. The continent is home to approximately 2.6 million, a recent report says. In Europe, There is a lot of old inherited money. There has been capital formation for a number of years, said Jim Wiggins of Merrill Lynch's Global Private Client Group. Behind Europe, North America has the second highest number of millionaires at 2.2 million. The Asia-Pacific region has about 1.8 million. Latin America and the Middle East have 300,000 each, and Africa 100,000. Generally, the highest amount of wealthy individuals are in countries with the most developed economies, where trade access by water is good and farming is unaffected by extreme weather. While the rich get richer, nearly 23% of the world's population struggle to get by on less than $1 a day. The poorest countries are in sub-Saharan Africa. For these people, wealth might not be measured in financial assets, but includes the luxury of access to fresh water, clean air, and well-balanced meals.
Questions. Number 23. Why does Europe have the highest number of millionaires? Number 24. What does the speaker say is a luxury for some people?
Finally, here are the directions for Part 3. In this part, you will hear 5 passages, G through K. The passages represent real-life situations and may contain sound effects. Each passage will have one question, number 25 through number 29. Before each passage, you will have 10 seconds to read the situation and question written in your test booklet. After you hear the passage, you will have 10 seconds to choose the best answer and mark your answer on your answer sheet. The passage will be given only once. Now, let's begin.
G. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 25.
Hello, you have reached Rockford Interior Design Solutions. Your call is in a waiting system. If you'd like to be transferred to reception, please press 1 now. If you'd like to be transferred to marketing, please press 2 now. For callers wanting to speak to a member of staff or a member of the marketing team, please press 3 after the tone. If you'd like to speak to or have an appointment with a senior staff member, please hold the line and someone will deal with your request. For any general inquiries or information about Rockford Interior Design Solutions, please access our website at www.rockford.com. Thank you once again for calling Rockford Interior Design Solutions.
Now, mark your answer on your answer sheet.
H. You have 10 seconds to read the situation in question number 26.
This is Duke Jackson on V186 with the latest hits from Clubland. This is a reminder of your opportunity to get tickets for this summer's fantastic concert, which is taking place in the park on Saturday. It's going to be a super show. If you still want tickets, you have a number of options. If you are living out of town, you can buy tickets at all area record stores at the regular price. If you live close to the town center, then you can get them at a 5% advance purchase discount from Spinner's Superstore. If you want to buy tickets at the park on the day, please go to the East Gate and ask staff before 1 p.m. Sorry, but there are no more sales via the internet or telephone. Hope you can make it.
Now, Mark your answer on your answer sheet.
I. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 27.
Route 12 will be closed this weekend due to construction from Park Place to Mulberry Hills. Drivers wanting to get to Park Place or Mulberry Hills should take a detour through James Park, which then connects to Route 10. Drivers heading for New York this weekend, please avoid Route 12 altogether. Yes, that means taking Route 9, which is always busy. So start your trip earlier. May I repeat, start early and don't think about taking Route 12. The whole road is going to be overcrowded this weekend. The forecast is for sunshine, but yesterday's snow will mean icy patches on all roads and some black ice. Please drive carefully and slowly if you're headed out of town. Have a great weekend.
Now, mark your answer on your answer sheet.
J. You have 10 seconds to read the situation in question number 28.
Welcome to Ready Readers Book Sale. All paperback books in the sale are priced at $4 each. Hardback books are $5 each. We also have some CDs and DVDs in our audio-visual section. These are $4 each. If you think that's a good deal, keep listening. If you buy 2 hardback books, you pay $9, and if you buy 3 books of any kind, you pay $11. That's right, 3 hardback books for $11. Remember that all purchases at Ready Readers Book Sale are final. That means we offer no refunds or exchanges on books in the sale. For non-sale items, as well as a selection of best sellers, please check our book selection on the first floor. Thank you for shopping at Ready Readers.
Now, mark your answer on your answer sheet.
K. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 29.
Remember, it's our church picnic next Sunday, and I'd like to ask all of you to get involved. Anybody who is bringing food should remember the following important points. If you're planning on bringing cakes, speak to Anne first, because sometimes we have too many cake makers. If you're making something with nuts inside, make sure to write on the wrapper that the food contains nuts, because they can be dangerous for people with allergies. If anyone needs to use our kitchen to heat food, please reserve time with Mary. And if you're providing drinks, then bring no alcohol, please. This is a family event, remember. Otherwise, thank you for taking the time to prepare something. I'm looking forward to seeing you next Sunday.
Now, mark your answer on your answer sheet.
Your time is up. Stop writing and wait quietly until the answer sheets have been collected.
これでこの CD は終わりです。